Okay, let's kick off this deep dive. Today, we're jumping into some really interesting source material.
Yeah. What have we got?
It's the transcript from a YouTube music video called Rich in Spirit by Aaron May.
Aaron May.
And we're focusing less on the music itself, more on the message and the words.
Gotcha. So unpacking the lyrics, what's the mission here? What are we looking for?
Well, the idea is to pull out what these lyrics suggest about, like, overcoming challenges, how success is defined, and maybe what has real value according to the artist.
Right. Insights from the text itself. Okay, ready. Where do we start?
Let's look right at the beginning. He starts off pretty bold, saying he's richer than the king after going through difficult things they never would.
Wow. Okay. That's quite the opening statement. It
Yeah.
immediately challenges the usual idea of rich.
Exactly. What does that suggest to you right away?
Well, it kind of flips the script, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It suggests wealth isn't just material status like a king has.
Mhm.
It seems tied to experience, specifically tough experiences.
Yeah, like the hardship itself is where the value comes from.
Mm-hmm. The journey creates the richness, maybe.
Right. But then later, and this feels like the real key, he says, he has the riches because I'm rich in spirit rich skill.
Ah, okay. So he defines it explicitly.
Yeah. That reframes everything. It's not just overcoming stuff, it's what you gain internally. Spirit and skill.
That's a huge insight.
Yeah.
It shifts success away from, bank balances and stuff towards inner qualities, strength, capability.
It makes you think, how do you actually build that kind of wealth?
Well, the lyrics seem to hint at that too, right? He talks about changing.
He does, yeah. Describes going from who he used to be to who he is now, doing his own thing, calls himself a leader, a real achiever.
And he's proud of it. Says, I'm proud of that transformation.
Mm.
So that process of becoming, the journey itself, seems crucial.
Yeah.
It's active work, shaping yourself, taking pride in that internal growth.
Right. So, okay, he's built this internal wealth, proud of the journey, but it doesn't seem straightforward. There's some tension there, too.
Oh.
Well, he talks about caring for others, trying to pay for everybody's shit, make sure everybody eat.
Okay, being supportive.
But then he contrasts that with feeling like some people don't give a damn about him, or they don't feel my songs. Even says love don't come from other people.
Ah, okay, so there's a disconnect.
Right.
He's putting value out, maybe generosity, but not feeling understood or appreciated back in the same way.
Yeah, exactly. Like they don't get the price he paid, maybe.
That's a tough dynamic.
Yeah.
It highlights that internal value doesn't always translate to external validation or understanding.
Which kind of leads into this other powerful part about resilience. He mentions the price I paid to be here, and then really asserts his self-worth, says, I know I'm worth way more, even worth way, way more.
Right. Despite that lack of external validation sometimes, the internal sense of value is strong.
Definitely. And maybe the ultimate proof is that line, take everything I got, I'm still fulfilled.
Wow. Okay, that ties it all together, doesn't it?
I think so.
If fulfillment isn't tied to possessions, or even maybe what others think, then it must come from that internal source, that rich in spirit, rich skill.
Built through the very challenges he mentions, the places they can't fathom and they can't go.
Exactly. Those hardships built the internal richness. And maybe that's why he pushes back against judgment of his past. Don't want to listen to them judge my past.
Because they can't understand the journey that created the value he now feels.
Precisely. The focus is on the present self, fulfilled from within.
So wrapping this up, after digging into these lyrics, the main takeaway seems to be this redefinition of wealth. It's not just money.
No, it's presented as something built internally. Spirit, skill, resilience, born from experience.
A kind of success and fulfillment that's self-defined, almost independent of external stuff.
Yeah, a powerful argument for finding that value inside yourself.
So based on this deep dive, maybe a final thought for you listening, how do you measure true value or wealth in your life? What might it mean for you to be, rich in spirit?